Hi everyone. I just purchased a brass tremolo block from Killer Guitar Parts Components, and I have to say it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, as you can see, it's machined, fantastic. I've worked as a draftsman with engineering departments and machine shops for a lot of years, and this is a nice piece of work. Comes with a serial number on it, and absolutely looks great. It's too bad it's buried in the guitar. I'm pretty confident this is going to make a huge difference in the way this Strat sounds. It's a Mexican Strat. It's not a steel block in here. It's some kind of zinc block that this one's going to be replacing. So first thing we do is take the springs off, and also it comes with an instruction sheet that looks like it's pretty straightforward to install this, and it comes also with some mounting screws. And just looking at it, it seems like it's a pretty good price for what this is. Just solid. It's a solid piece of brass. So I'm going to start by taking the screws off here. Howdy, folks. I'm going to demonstrate the new block from Killer Guitar Components. I have it all installed here, and it installed very easily, no problems. Didn't really have to read the directions, but it's a good idea to read the directions anyway, and because I don't work on guitars every day. I'm a player, not a setup guy, but in recent years I've gotten more into it, but I think I'll leave the back plate off here on this guitar for now on because I want to show this off. It's beautiful. So anyway, got it all set up again. I wanted to demonstrate the tone because I was totally, at first when I put it in, everything was getting seated, and I put new strings on. They were getting stretched out, and I did a little playing. I thought, yes, it seems like it sounds a lot better, and so then last night, when I finally had some time, I sat down and played some of my chord melody stuff with it, and some picking, and I made some very startling observations in a good way. I'm very pleased with the way this came out. But anyway, enough talking. One of the things I noticed about the trem block that I put in here is that the tone. Oops. There's a nice, clear, consistent tone and level across the whole fretboard, across all the strings, and you know, if you're doing these, you know, I have an inexpensive mic in this camera, so I'm hoping it picks up the audio like it's coming through. I'm just running directly in from the guitar into the amp, so if I can explain this properly, there's a lot bigger tone now than there was before. That's one of the huge differences, and it's uniform across all the strings from the low to the high. There's a nice uniform gain, in which when you're playing like jazz, if you do when you're playing jazz chords and this kind of thing, it's really cool when you can hear, you know, those 9th and 11th notes, stuff like that, you know. That's one thing, and but the other thing is that my picking, the attack, is very distinct differences in the attack. Because I pick with my fingers a lot, and the pick, I alternate. But the tone between the pick and my fingers is a lot more distinctive than I've ever heard it on any guitar before, and I definitely attribute it to the trem block edition on this. And this was a great guitar when I bought. That's why I bought it. I've only had this for about 3 weeks, and it was a great guitar when I bought it. But now it's in the world of super guitars. So I'm definitely sold on this baby. So I'm just putting this out there to share it. But I'm going to do a little playing with this. Well, if you notice, I mean, every note you can hear, every note. It's very clear. If you're kind of a precise player and you want the best tone you can get, this is just clean through the amp, by the way. So I'm real excited. I can't wait to put it through my pedal board and my GT6 and look forward to my next podcast. I'll put that on the end of this video for you to look at. But this is I'm going to do a little bit more playing here. I'm going to do another clip. So. That's near. Second position towards the neck, past the middle one, the next one up towards the neck.